Hello all, welcome to Pamita Air World. My name is Pamita Singh Bhandari. In my last video, I taught you about the uh, prerequisite for data pre-processing. In this video, I hope you all students know what I taught you in my last video. This is the part of what I taught you in my last video, prerequisite for data pre-processing. In this video, and I taught this part before this video. I taught you about whole things about data pre-processing, which comes and this data pre-processing I was teaching you under machine learning life cycle. If you are continuously following my videos to learn data science, you would have known that this data pre-processing I was teaching you under the machine learning life cycle part. Fine. So please check that machine learning lifecycle part also before learning data pre-processing, and after checking that machine learning lifecycle part, you jumps to that data pre-processing. And under data pre-processing I have recorded 3 videos of data pre-processing, part 1, part 2, part 3, and I'll teach you about the data pre-processing next part. Fine. So data pre-processing next part would be in under machine life cycle, that I'll start teaching you under machine learning life cycle. If you know that data pre-processing, before data pre-processing, if you learn about the machine learning life cycle, if you continuously following my videos, machine learning life cycle, life cycle, fine, machine learning life cycle. I have already built that topic under machine learning life cycle in for English medium students, but I'm telling you now in this video because I have to tell you where is this syllabus is going on. Fine. So I was teaching you, there is one data collection. If you see this video, and after data collection there was one part called data pre-processing. Data pre-processing. And after data pre-processing, I taught you that comes what comes data visualization. Data visualization. And now you would have known why I am telling you this. Data pre-processing, under data pre-processing many parts come, and that parts I have already told you what these parts are in my previous video. So please check these videos before jumping here in this video. Fine. So now comes to data visualization. I was teaching you data pre-processing. Now comes under data visualization. What data visualization is basically means. So under data visualization, I have under data pre-processing, I have already told you what is data cleaning, data transformation, data dimensionality reduction. Fine. I think I have told you about dimensionality reduction. Look, what is dimensionality reduction? That too also comes under data pre-processing. Dimensionality reduction. That too comes under data pre-processing. Under dimensionality reduction, what happen is, what data scientists do in this thing, they convert 3D model. You know 3D, what 3D means? You have seen 3D pictures, fine, in movie theaters. They are 3D pictures, fine. So under dimensionality reduction, what data scientists or artificial engineers do, they convert 3D model into 2D model. 3D model into 2D model. And why they do this? They do this to analyze the data. Fine. They don't do this for their own sake, for enjoyment. They don't convert that 3D model to 2D model. You should know why they are converting this thing into 2D model, because 3D model 2D model would be easy to check the accuracy when would be easy for AI model to during the AI model building. 2D model would be easily understandable by the AI model. Fine. So what data scientists do, they, when they collect the data, and if they see that data is in 3D, they convert that data 3D into 2D. Now I'll give you example how they convert this 3D data into 2D data. So for example, they are a dependent variable. Fine. Dependent variable, like dependent variable. I am giving you example how they convert this. Suppose profit is dependent variable and it is denoted by x. Fine. And independent variable is there. Independent variable is there. This is denoted by features. And this is denoted by y. Fine. So these are the dependent variable and this is independent variable. What happened in array 3D model? How first of all you should know how we understand that this is 1D model or this is 2D model, this data is 3D or this data is 2D, this data is 3D. How we understand this thing? First we should know what is array. 1D array, we called array. This comes under Python language. I haven't teach you the Python language yet, but in Python language one term is called array. Fine. So you should know this is called array. So what is array? 1D model is like 1, 2, 3. Fine. So if data is available, suppose this is the data. Fine. And this is one line, this comes under one line. So this would called 1D array. And how this array will be denoted in Python language or on laptop? It would be denoted like this. Array would be denoted like this. When we write this thing in Python language to build our model, we will not directly write this thing like this 1, 2, 3. We won't give the computer this form of data. Computer would not accept it. What computer would know? We will write one array, word array here in Python language, and we'll write that bracket here. Fine. And under this bracket we will add one more bracket, and under this one more bracket 1, 2, 3 would be written. Now our computer would learn that this is 1D array. This is the correct representation of 1D model. Fine. Now data scientists would see that this is 1D array. Now comes to 2D array. 2D array. Now you understand what is the array? 2D array. Under 2D array, this is okay, in Python language this bracket is, whenever you see this bracket, we call this thing list. What we call this thing? List. So just keep learning Python language side by side also. I'll start teaching you Python language also slowly so that it won't be burden on you. So under 2D array, under 1D array, one list would be used. Fine. So just by seeing this thing in your data, you all the students will learn, okay, this data is containing only one list. So one list under one bracket. So the data we have is 1D data. Fine. Now you all guys should know what is 2D data. So it is common. 2D means list of list. Fine. List of list would becomes under 2D data. For example, suppose this is something you are watching in your mobile. the data you collected from your sources, wherever data come to you, you have something like this data, and under this data 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, this type is written, this type of thing is written under this whole, what you say this thing under, just say square, fine, square or cube, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 is written. So how you people know that this is 2D data? How you people know? You would know that you will build that thing in array, or by using Python language. How you will write this data into Python language? First of all, what you will do, you will make one list here for 1D, fine, and you already know this is 2D data, fine, so you will add one more list here, fine, and after that you will write like this 1 2 3, fine, and after that you will add some comma here, and then you will write 1 2 3, again you will add some comma here, and now you will write 1 2 3, and after that you will okay, this thing has that much data only you have, fine, and after that you will close your list. Now you have closed your list, one list is closed, now there are two lists, second list is closed, and will close the data here, fine, will not add comma in the last bracket. So this is the thing here. So just by seeing this data, you can easily tell that this is 2D array, or if data is comes to you in this format, by seeing this thing only you would know that this is 2D array data, and 1D array data I have told you, and now comes to 3D array. Now it comes to 3D array. What is 3D array? 3D array, we call it list of list. It is quite simple, fine, because 2D would be list. Just remember this type of thing, fine. Python language is the easiest language under computer science, fine, under data science, fine. This is quite easy, not very difficult, fine. So 3D means list come 3 times, so it would be 3D array. So in graphical representation, how we would see, let me take another paper here. So 3D array, list of list, how will check that 3D? Suppose under graphical representation you have one data like this, you collected one data like this, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Now under same data you have 1 2 3, fine, 1 2 3 1 2 3, like this you get another graphical representation. And in next video, next graphical representation, you have like this, one two three 1 2 3 1 2 3, fine. So I will not write here again and again to let you understand how we'll write this thing under 3D. You people now would have common sense that if we want to write this thing in Python language, how we will write it. You all the student should know how we will write this thing in 3D array. So we'll write array here, array, and we'll start bracket and we'll do 3 bracket here. Fine. 1 2, fine, and 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and here comes, fine. Now by watching 3 brackets only you would know that this is 3D array. That is how I when I built my model, AI model, and if by chance I get data in the form of 3D, so I just don't apply my head, I just see these 3 brackets and I came to know that usually come to know that this is 3D data. Fine. So after learning that this is 3D data, and I know that I have to convert this 3D data into 2D data, this data for my AI model. So what I do dimensionality reduction process. Fine. I used dimensionality reduction method here. So how data scientists use dimensionality reduction, that we would see in our next part. Next part means in our laptop. This thing I taught you, this thing array and list I taught you just to tell you that how 3D model is converted to 2D model by using dimensionality reduction. So dimensionality D denotes here for dimension. Fine. So dimension, what is happening here from 3D model to 2D model, it is decreasing. So decreasing means in English language, you all students should have known that in English decreasing means also means reduction. So what is happening here reduction of dimension is taking place. So that is why under data pre-processing we say this thing dimensionality reduction. Fine. So for teaching you this thing, for telling you this thing dimensionality reduction, what is this thing under data pre-processing, I have teach you all this part. Fine. In my next video I'll teach you about the data visualization. Fine. What is data visualization? Fine. So data visualization I'll see in my next video. For all you guys, I would teach you what is under data visualization, what different type of technologies are used by data scientists. And after teaching you all this machine learning and life cycle part, we will jump to the technical part or mathematical and this language part of data science. Fine. So this is the thing for all the students for today's video, and if you like my video, please like and subscribe. And if you are not able to understand anything in this video, you are feel free to ask all the questions in the comment section, and I hope you guys are learning all these things very well in a very easiest and clearest way. And thanks a lot for joining me and trusting Pamita AI World. Thanks a lot. Keep learning. Happy learning.